Mohun Bagan should finish the game with 2 red cards in the last match. Very clear red cards for number 3. Mohun Bagan should finish the game with 2 red cards in the last match. Very clear red cards for number 3. Big challenge, difficult situations, and we have to be ready for that. It's one of the top games that you can play, semi-final, and of course we have to be ready to try to be the winners in that situation. Yes, of course, he's an important absence. We have been playing with 6 foreigners, so for that match we are going to play with 5 foreigners. Again, a very bad decision of the referee. He was managing a situation where in the same action he was showing 3 yellow cards to 3 of my foreigners. So it means that we were in risk just for one action to lose some players for semi-final. As a referee, you have to understand the players, understand the game, and it's not a solution to give 3 yellow cards in just one single action. Yes, they have been winning their games. They have been coming back from games that they were behind in the scoreline. So for sure, they are going to fight until the end, and we'll have to be very, very at our best level to be competitive. Yeah, we have to try to keep playing as we have been playing until now. We have been winning our 3 games in the competition because we have been better than the opponents in the 3 games. So again, and we have to know that when you arrive to the end of the match with just a very narrow result, a lot of things are happening in Indian football. A lot of decisions in the last moment, penalties, goals in the at time. So we have to try to arrive to that moment of the game with advantage. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult. I think that we are winning in consistency. Yes, after a bad streak of results, we put the focus about to build from a good defense, and I think that you can see in the most of the games the opponents are not creating a lot of chances. A good example was the last game that Mohun Bagan only create chances by set pieces. So it's important. It's important that we keep getting the results, because you have to build from that, and to be in that kind of streak, 8 games without losing, it makes us more strong in the mental part of the game. So we have to keep in that direction. Yeah, we know it's a long competition, so we are working very well from the first day. When we meet with the guys after the Christmas break, we put the focus in try to make a good competition. We knew that it's going to be a very difficult group because we know the quality of the players from Hyderabad. We know that Sridhar is doing very well in the league, and we know that Mohun Bagan is a top team. So it's really, really good for us to become at the end the only team to go ahead in the group. It was difficult, only one team from 4. And now it's a very important game, semi-finals. So I think that the mood in the dressing room is very good, that the players know what they have to do, and we have good routines. We are working very good in trainings. The match plans are getting really, really in the way that we want to do it. So let's hope that, again, it's working with us against Jamshedpur. Yeah, he's a coach that knows very well the Indian football. I have a lot of respect for him and for the way he has been working in his teams. He has reached some very good results. He put his team in Indian Super League semi-finals when there was only 4 teams fighting for that slot. So all my respect for his work. Yeah, the team is working very well. And as we know, in Indian Super League, we play only with 4 foreigners, so we have different tactical solutions to go for that. Again, I feel very sorry to miss a player just because he was trying to talk with the referee. And we have seen some very bad tackles that should deserve a second yellow for that player, and nothing is happening. Mohun Bagan should finish the game with 2 red cards in the last match. Very clear red cards for number 3 and for Galan. And immediately the coach preferred to change the substitutions to get these players out of the match. So the team was not with 10 players or 9 players. So, bad tackle, no punishment, just to talk with the referee, three yellow cards in the same action. That's a very bad referee. Yes, as we see, there is very much more goals in Super Cup than in Indian Super League. I think that it's quite obvious that most of the teams we can use all our foreigners in attack. But normally in Indian Super League, you maybe use 1-2 players of the foreigners contingent, and of course they are foreigners for a reason. They have very good skills. They can give another kind of offensive result in the game situation. So I think that we were watching that. There is a lot of games that the teams are getting 3 goals, 2 goals. It's because of the numbers of foreigners in attack. So it's football. When you have more foreigners in attack, then you maybe have less foreigners in defense. I'm talking when you are playing with 4 foreigners in Indian Super League. So you always have to try to get the balance. And yeah, as we see, we have been performing very well in a lot of games, scoring 3 goals in 2 of these games. But if you see who is scoring the goals, most of the times the action is because a foreigner has been participating. We have to be realistic. We are very happy with the performance of Nanda, for example, because he was also scoring in the last match. But the numbers are there, and we have Clayton, we have Saul, we have Jassy participating in some goals. Yeah, we are trying to give minutes to the players that can help us to get the results, and yeah, the ones that you have been talking about are some of them. Vishnu, I think, is doing a great season. He still has to learn some aspects of the game. If you see, he was involved in 3 very dangerous actions in the last match against Mohun Bagan, but he was not good enough to score. So he has to increase the making decision in the last meters, but it's part of the process. And he's doing the right things, and I think he will be a very useful player for us in the future.
Extra time.
লেটেস্ট নিউজ আর এক্সক্লুসিভ ভিডিওর সঙ্গে আপডেট থাকতে এখনই সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করতে ভুলবেন না যেন।